Welcome once again to Fuck the Chef. I'm your host, Chef Gordon. And on today's show, we're going to show you how to make a delicious plate of nachos that you can share with your sweetie with the hopes that somehow or another you manage to get a little something afterwards. It's very simple directions as long as you pay attention. You know, maybe you'll have to re-watch the video once or twice to figure it out, but that's what we're here for. We're here to help you learn how to cook and get laid at the same time. Okay, so basically it's 7 ingredients. We have your nacho chips here, your chili. I like Amy's organic chili. This is a medium. It has meat in it, but they also make a vegetarian one. If your sweetheart is a vegetarian, she'll very much appreciate that. You've got your bagged shredded lettuce, your tomatoes, and your giant jar of jalapenos. So what you're going to do first, rinse your tomato with your knife. This is really as difficult as the preparation gets. It's just dicing a few tomatoes for the top. Hopefully see that very well there. Something about, canned diced tomatoes, it's just not the same for this recipe anyway. They're usually mixed in with other kinds of spices, basil and so forth. More for sauces. This we just want fresh, vine ripened tomatoes that you can get at your local grocery store. Okay, once we've cut those up, you just put that to the side. Then we take your standard metal pan here. This metal pan may be familiar to some of you. Maybe you just got out of jail or something, and maybe this is like your first date out of prison, or you've been on a date before with her, but you just haven't, told her what those tattoos are, where you got them and stuff. But this would be a really good way to kind of help soften the blow a little bit when you tell her that you're a convict. So just put a liberal amount of chips there on your. Oh, by the way, you notice that we use parchment paper. You can also use aluminum foil. Not everybody's going to be so sophisticated to have parchment paper around, but if you're a guy and you have parchment paper, you're fairly well sophisticated already. So what you're going to do is take your chili, and I always like to preheat the chili. So what I do is get a container here. Make sure it's number 5 plastic if you're going to use it in the microwave, otherwise, it has those BPHs in it or whatever the hell they call it, give you cancer. So just stick that in your microwave, nuke it for about 50 seconds or so. The chili's going to go on first. Take your nachos and put those to the side. You can rinse that out. While you're doing this, you can preheat the oven to 350. It doesn't take very long for that to get up to temperature. Your chili's preheating. lettuce already ready. Cheese ready. Of course, the sour cream is just for after. Alright, you've got your preheated chili here, and you're just going to evenly spread it over the nachos, like so. This will really go a long way. I mean, you know, it's so simple, but you know, tasty at the same time, and it shows that you can, you know, follow steps and kind of make it happen. You know, maybe you've got plans for this one, and so here's you're going to take your shredded lettuce. That's your basically your third ingredient on there. Just spread that around real nice. Take the tomatoes that you've cut up already. Put them on there. Going to be plenty to go around. So you know, the whole concept of this is that, you know, you share this plate with her, and who knows, maybe your hands accidentally go for the same chip or something like that, or you know, your fingers get a little dirty and you feel like you need to, you know, lick each other clean. That always works. My love really likes her fingers sucked on. So so take that under advisement. And so you spread out your jalapenos pretty well on there. You know, she may not like jalapenos, but you know, maybe you've found out if she does or she doesn't by this point, and well, this is a good way to find out whether she does or not, is to put them on there. It really is one of the key ingredients to this. So you just take your cheese, spread it on there, lots and lots of cheese, evenly spread there. So what you're gonna do when you're happy with that, you're gonna pop it in your preheated oven, 350 for 15 minutes. Really short cooking time too. So just put that bad boy in there, and set your clock for 15 minutes. Press start. Okay, you've got the nachos on the way. It couldn't have been simpler, really. And we'll see you in 15 minutes when these are cooked. Okay, time is up. So you take your nachos out. Look at that. Just like you were out at a fancy sports bar or whatnot. Take your sour cream. For the top there. And you and your sweetheart are ready to go. Nice plate to share there. So there you have it. Nothing to it. A little 7 ingredients. A little 15 minutes, and this will carry you through the whole night. And best of luck to you, and join us next time on Fuck the Chef.